What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Sitting Pretty. It's your girl Lolo, and if this is your first time on my channel, make sure you subscribe, and then make sure you hit that little gray bell button so you can get notifications any and every time I upload a new episode. And as you can see, I'm in a new place. You know why? Because I have a friend with me, Tommy Edison.
Yo, Lolo, what's happening?
Yes, I love it. And make sure you guys go to Tommy's channel so you can see the collab that we just did called Blind versus Blindfolded. It is absolutely hilarious, and I promise you guys, I tried. So just go watch it, check it out, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But today, me and Tommy are together because we wanted to talk about our top things we would want to experience if we didn't have our disabilities. And I thought it would be like a pretty cool topic, right? Because some people from the able-bodied community or people who are sighted would assume what life would be like for us, but they don't know what we would want if we didn't have our disabilities. So
Absolutely.
I thought that would be dope for us to just talk about and see how it goes. And plus, I'm curious. I'm legitimately curious. So Tommy, you go ahead. What would be one of your first of the top three?
Well, the one thing I talk about all the time is being able to catch a ball. I mean, people have to say to me, all right, Tommy, get ready, put your hands up, here comes the ball, and I just like to be able to just see a ball coming and just put my hand up and grab it. I think that would be so cool. It's a little tiny thing, but I would love to do that. I think it'd be so, I just think it's awesome. But, and there's the highlights of people on ESPN, right? Some guy with a baby or an ice cream cone, and he reaches up with his other hand and grabs a fly ball at a Cubs game.
Right.
It's awesome.
You know what's interesting even about that is, as a sighted person, catching a ball is still very difficult to do.
I know.
So, don't even worry about it. I'm telling you. See, one of my things would be to drive. Now, there are a lot of people who are in wheelchairs who do have the ability to drive, but because my specific disability is about my muscles and them, becoming weaker over time, something like driving makes me very nervous. So I just choose not to. But I'm telling you, if that wasn't the case, I would be pushing the pedal to the metal. I do it with my chair now. Full haul-assing with the joystick in my chair. So I know if I could drive, oh my gosh, I would make it from the Valley to Hollywood in 5 minutes. Why not? Why not? You know what I mean?
Oh, that's awesome. Well, I got to tell you, my number two is your number one. I would love to drive.
Ah.
I would love to drive a car. I think it's so cool. I mean, one of the things I'd like to be able to have my car and drive with my own music on. You know what I mean? I hear cars going by with tunes on and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, man. I'd like to, and I'd like to have my own car and stuff. Now, I don't want to pay insurance. I don't want to worry about DWIs or all that kind of stuff.
This is true. This is true. I didn't even think about that. I was like, well, I might have accidentally gotten a couple DUIs then if I was able to drive.
Me too.
Because I like to turn up.
And I'd have been in a few crashes, I would think, just taking stupid chances and all that kind of stuff that you do as a motorist. But yeah, I would like to drive as well. That's one that we absolutely have in common.
I love that. I love that. See, and then another thing for me would be the ability to swim, which is interesting, right? Because before I was diagnosed, I was able to swim because I had the muscle, right? The muscle strength in order to paddle through the water and hit some backstrokes. But now I'm at the point where I can't. So it's really funny when people always ask can you swim? Because technically I know how, I know the technique, but physically I'm not able to, which is one of those weird double entendre type questions. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So but to get in that water would be popping.
Now, can you play in the water? Could you play with a noodle, or if we put a life vest on you, then could you be able to mess around and have a nice time in a pool or something, or no?
You know what? I could, but I would just kind of float because I wouldn't have the strength to kind of keep my body in a certain way, even with the life vest on. So I would literally just be floating around
But that's nice, though.
Yeah. Yeah, but I will say, you know, when you're in the water, you're not as heavy.
No.
So I am able to like move my legs, like walk like a lot easier in the water. But the moment gravity hits, boy, I tell you, it turns into a whole different situation.
Wow, that's wild. I would have never thought that one. That's cool. That's a good one. All right, I'll give you one more. So we're doing 3, right?
Yes.
So you know what I'd like to do? I'd like to be a sports play-by-play guy. I would love to. Like, I'd love to be called a baseball game.
At that.
Yeah, it's a 2-2 delivery now to the young right-hander. He's had a pretty good afternoon. He's 2 for 3 on the day here. Tie ball game now. I'd like swing and a miss, strike 3, got him. Right? You know, I'd love to do that stuff or call hockey or football and basketball, all that stuff. But
that is so good.
you have to be able to see to do those. I mean, I could sit and do commentary. Like, you know, if you were calling the game, I'd be, boy, Lolo, he really tarred that ball, didn't he? Hit the, you know.
No, that makes sense.
But I love sports, and I'm a big baseball fan, and I'm like a hockey fan and basketball too. But baseball is my thing. But I would love to be able to do play-by-play. I think that was, I think that's one of the greatest jobs in the whole wide world. I really do. Because you go to a game and you, as the game progresses, you sort of forget about the stuff that's going on in your life.
Right.
And you're concentrating on the game. So oh my God, I would love to do play-by-play.
Oh my gosh, you would be like so good at that. Like legitimately, like, and that's so interesting because that never would have even crossed my mind.
Yeah.
Like, wow, this is good. This is good stuff.
No, I love this.
I love that. See, now my final thing would be able to dance, right? There are wheelchair dancers, which is beautiful. But me, like, I want to be that kind of dancer to, like, battle Chris Brown. Like, I want to hit it. You see what I'm saying? Like, I want to hit it good, you know? But, like, because when I was growing up, before being diagnosed, is I would dance all the time with my sister. We would come up with dance routines. We would, like, mock Janet Jackson and Michael Jackson, you know, like that Remember the Time video? I know how to do that routine. But now it has to be in my head, and because I can't physically express the moves anymore.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
that breaks my heart that you can't do that. That stinks.
I know, a little bit.
You used to be able to, but you can't anymore.
Yeah, that's the thing that's always so interesting. But it's one of those things where it's like, well, you know, I could dance, but then what do? Risk breaking an ankle?
Yeah.
Risk, you know, losing to Chris Brown and getting embarrassed on Instagram. I mean, who knows, right? It would just be like one of those things. But no, dancing would definitely be like, that would be the number one where I would be like, because I just want to hit it one more time, like full body range.
Well, I'll tell you what. Here's the thing. So you know how to do all this stuff, so you can then tell me how to do it and then make me a good dancer.
Right,
and
exactly.
We'll split it, right?
Right, exactly. we can collab on that next. That would be our next video. Tommy and Lolo dance together.
And Lolo's remote control dancer.
Right, exactly. I love it. Tommy, thank you so much.
Oh my God, thank you so much. It's so great hanging out with me. I listen, I love you. I love what you do. I think you're an amazing person. I'm just a giant fan.
Yes. No, I love your channel too and everything that you do. And I just love how, like, both of us, we keep it funny.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's
we keep it funny, we keep it lighthearted, but we keeps it real. See what I'm saying? So I love it. Well, thank you, Tommy. Today was absolutely amazing. And you guys, make sure you head to Tommy's channel and catch our collab, our challenge of blind versus blindfolded. I'm telling you, it is absolutely hysterical. And I will say again, I promise you guys, I tried the best that I could. All right?
She was like Macy Gray. She tried.
Yeah, exactly. I tried. I promise you. All right? So, if you have any comments, if you are a fellow person of the disability community, no matter what your disability may be, leave a comment. And if there is anything, even as an able-bodied person, that you haven't been able to experience, but you know you want to share yours as well, make sure you leave a comment. All right, y'all? So leave a comment, like this video, share this video, and of course subscribe. It's Sitting Pretty, baby. Peace.
Dude.
Wasn't that awesome?
That was great. Y'all killed it.
One take, baby.
One take.